What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back in studio for another edition of the program.
Show will. Show will. Show will.
We are waiting for our guests, Trevor and Ju, to
We got some fellow Tigers. We got some fellow Tigers in here.
to come up in the studio. Real quick, let's talk about bro, the weather yesterday was insane.
This is setup weather.
Oh my
Setup weather.
bro.
You know we about to get some hella snow after this, bro. You know when it warm up.
Oh yeah, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
bro. But it was crazy though, cause I was sweating in a regular sweatshirt, not even a hoodie, like a sweatshirt. I was sweating like, boy.
Man, I was talking to somebody at work and I said, listen, this is a setup because in about 3 weeks we're gonna be under 2 feet of snow.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm telling you.
Man, yesterday was so nice, bro.
I was like, wow.
Yesterday was so nice.
It's a beautiful day.
Man, if it could stay like that every day, all year round, I wouldn't complain.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I wouldn't complain.
I wouldn't really be
Nothing.
mad. I wouldn't be mad, even though I'm a winner person. But you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't be mad.
You're a winner person because you're a winner baby?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's kind of how it works. I think.
So you like the cold?
Yeah,
You
not
tripping.
too cold, but I like the
you
cold.
tripping.
I like the cold.
Why? I mean, why is that?
I'd rather be cold than hot. I'm big as hell. I sweat different.
Okay, well, if you put
got
it
overactive
like
stuff,
that, then
Yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would rather be cold
Yeah, I'd rather
than
be cold
hot.
than hot. Yeah, I'd rather be cold than hot.
because you can always layer up.
I'd rather be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's something. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can always. How can you like get unhot
You can
without jumping to something cool? You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, and once you strip naked,
If it's and that's what I'm saying.
you
And
done.
sometimes
You can't take nothing
you can't
else
do nothing
off.
else. That's the limit. It's booty ball naked. And if you
Yeah.
still hot after that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
I've been in 121 degrees.
Oh, I mean, listen. When I was in Cali, when I was in the military, when I was in Lemoore, shout out to the Napa Valley, 559. During the summer, bruh,
whatever that is.
That's the area code.
I know. I'm just
But during the summer, man, listen. Now it was dry heat.
boy.
It will be 120 degrees outside, bro. As soon as I step outside to go home, like once I got off work, you're in an instant sweat. And I'm in uniform, so you can't take your uniform off
Yeah,
because I'm not home yet.
yeah.
Then I had my cover on. I was like, bro, this is not.
I know
it.
you was sweating so much it traveled through the lid of the hat and dripped down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, it was so hot.
Bro.
Because I sweat a lot as well. Bro, it was so hot, it would look like I stood underneath a fountain and I was just taking a shower with my clothes on. That's how hot it was. That's how much I would sweat. Yeah.
Bruh, imagine that, and you ain't got nowhere to go. Like, you had a choice to go inside. I had to stay outside 24 hours a day for like 8 days straight in that weather.
See, that's that army shit.
So, if we took off our shirt at night and put it in the corner, that motherfucker be standing up because of all the salt and the sweat. It don't be so stiff, Joe.
Damn.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Listen, though, water
right.
Water was
Let me tell you something.
water was everything. Don't and don't, because see, even when we went out during the night, like on a week, it would still be like 95 degrees.
Bro.
90 degrees.
I went to school in Alabama for a year, bro. And
was
played
different.
football and played football. Fool. I thought I knew heat, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought I knew heat. You know what I'm saying? I thought I knew it, bro. You feel me? You know, it's growing up here, you know, our hot days, you be like, dang, it's hot as a mud, boy. Nah, bro. Bro, Alabama heat was so crazy because it felt like you can see the heat. You know what I'm saying? Like you could touch it.
I know exactly what
You know what I'm
can
saying?
taste
Hold it. You can taste it. You can cut it with a knife. You know what I'm saying? Make it into a sandwich. It was crazy. Like it was like a being. The heat was a being. Like you could see it, the aura of heat. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if you were supposed to see like waves of heat going up a hill when you walk and shit. You know, and you just see it flowing.
You see it pulsating.
And I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? Why am I seeing waves of heat?
Holy shit.
And then had the nerve to try to play football, bro. Almost passed the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, man.
I was so tired the first practice. They had us running straight. I couldn't even lift up a fork. That's how tired I was trying to play football in Alabama. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Cause I was in Mississippi for school. After camp, that heat was. So if I had to choose between Mississippi heat and Cali heat.
Well, you gonna choose Cali? Or you choose Mississippi?
Only because of the humidity.
Bro. Come on, y'all.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
What's good? What you got, Trey?
KcFromTheAve.
Okay, we back.
Oh yeah. The Avengers is here. We back. So our guests are here. Trevor,
Yes, sir.
Drew, welcome to the program, my brothers.
Glad to be here, man. Appreciate you having us.
Yeah, we share a mic. I had to share a mic.
It's all good. I'm glad to be here, my brothers. I don't know if you heard me. Yeah, appreciate y'all having us, man.
So going back, I'm gonna take these off.
Thank you, because you trying to stunt for no reason.
Going back to the prelude. If y'all didn't see the prelude, shout out to Kyle, who shot our prelude to season 5 of the show. But we had our brothers here as a part of prelude. We shot at Duval. And the big overarching theme of it was Duval helped us become men.
Mm-hmm.
In various different ways, and no matter where we go in our lives, respectively, Curtis included, Duval was the foundation for what we are today and where we're ultimately going to become, years from now down the road. So, as long as I have a breath to breathe on this earth, I'm always going to, shout out my alma mater and to show my appreciation, to that institution that helped make me a man. So shout out to Duval.
No doubt. Shout out to Duval.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah.
It made us. You know what I'm saying? And we can never take that away. And I just can't wait to be able to pour back into it. You know what I'm saying? Get them a new field. You know what I'm saying? Just able to, you know what I'm saying, just to get back. And that's because that's what we do it for. So it was just wonderful to be, you know, to shoot that there and just reminisce about, you know what I'm saying, the good old times, you know what I'm saying, the memories in the hallways, the memories on the field, memories in the weight room, you know what I'm saying, cafeteria, you know what I'm saying. Like, I would never take that for granted. And,
New building, yeah.
And just every time I do that, it just remind me of what the coaches used to say, you know what I'm saying, like, cherish it. You know what I'm saying? They used to say that all the time.
We took that for granted.
And some of y'all not probably ever gonna play football again. And then you like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should get better than this. It really, I mean, it didn't. And some people, you know, when to go play, you know what I'm saying? But some people like myself that really didn't get a chance, that was it. That was it.
I know, what was that, a Saturday we met up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was raining, it was cold.
It was.
And we was out there John talking for hours.
It felt like it, didn't it?
Yeah, like
hours.
It's comfortable, man. I felt
Yeah.
at home. I was like, bro, it's a vibe. I ain't been at this joint in a minute, bro. I could have sat out there for a minute and talked to y'all, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I know what the vibes that would do, man.
No, for sure. I know we ain't had no drinks or nothing. We ain't had no food.
None.
Bro, we were just out in the rain, in the cold, just talking for
Really,
like,
nigga?
it was like 4 hours, bro.
Bro, it was
It was
bro,
a minute. It was a minute.
I was tired as hell.
I didn't care though. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
vibing.
we had to shut it down. We was like, all right, y'all.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
We could have been out there till the sun went down.
It's like, all right,
It was a little minute, but that, hey, when you reminiscing and you know what I'm saying, it get like that. You feel like time flies. You like, damn. Feel like I was at Duval just yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even count how many years.
Exactly. Like,
Don't even say the number.
I stopped counting.
Don't count it. It's
Yeah.
over.
I don't even. I'm like, oh, okay. It's been a while. I just leave it at that. It's been a minute.
But as long as it's been, we still remember almost every memory.
Oh my goodness.
You
Yeah.
remember the last time you stepped off that field. You remember the last time you walked across the stage with your boys. You know? Like, it was, the feeling was immaculate, man. It really was. Duval kind of put us in position to be exactly what we wanted to be and kind of get where we wanted to go. At least put some of the foundational skills into our hearts, you know, in our minds.
But Scoop, so this is a perfect segue to get into your topic, because you know we have some educators here as well. So lead the way, my brother. Lead the way.
oh, got you. Right before that, I was just gonna get them to introduce themselves.
Oh
Where they
yeah.
from.
Okay. Yeah.
We just came on
You know
and
what I'm saying?
talking
Like,
that,
yeah.
Everybody know who we are. Like, yeah, we know who we are.
we gonna start from right here, and then we gonna go to the right.
Y'all know me, right?
Y'all know me.
I'm Julian King, man. I am a college professor. I'm CEO of Keys Education. Works with mentoring, financial aid, FAFSA, tutoring services for DMV, urban areas, man. Just trying to give back, man. From here, born and raised. Went to Duval all 4 years. Graduated from Virginia Union University. Man, and then I had to come on back to the hometown, man. Wanted to get back, spend time with the family, and, you know, eventually be able to, you know, pour back into this community. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do it big. We gotta do it big.
All right, look, my intro ain't as long as his. My name's Trevor Proctor. I'm Washington, D.C., born and raised. Went to Duval for about 2 years. Graduated from Virginia Union University. Got my bachelor's degree in history and political science and secondary education. And I have been an educator for 10 years now. So,
Damn.
yeah, that's me, man. I'm a coach, you know, I'm a son, I'm a father, a brother, you know, family man.
Mm-hmm.
I came back to D.C. just like Julian to pour back who I am into my community. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. couple questions I want to ask you, and it ties to what we was talking about before, with Duval and all that. How did Duval like build you up or motivate you into being an educator, or how did it? You know what I'm saying? What did you learn from Duval that you take to being an educator? Either or. Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I think Duval kind of put the icing on the cake as far as being an educator. I think I come from a family of educators. My grandmother was a special education teacher at Charles Hart in D.C. for years, retired out of D.C., so, you know, I always seen her throughout the summers and see what she went through. With Duval, one thing I'll say, we had some great teachers there, some underrated teachers, some underpaid teachers.
Facts.
That really made the experience worthwhile. I think a lot of people, you know, you saw the teachers that always complained about teaching, like, oh my gosh, I got to teach y'all today. And you saw the teachers that used to come in there and just, hey man, I get to teach y'all today. They came in there with a different energy, man. So it kind of just solidified for me. I'm like, man, when I grow up, man, I'm gonna be a teacher that brings that energy in class, not somebody that kind of brings the spirit down. So, you know, shout out Mr. Adams, English. Shout out Mr. Elliott, history. Professor Rondazzo, Italian teacher, man. Man, we had some great people in there.
We did.
No doubt. I had a unique educational experience growing up. I went to a different school almost every year of my life.
Damn.
Yeah. Like Duval, I probably stayed in Duval longer than other schools. I don't know. I've probably been there I was there for 2 years. I know that for sure. So, just coming to Duval, I had this whole thing about educators where, like, I demanded the best. If you wasn't a great educator, I just couldn't lock in. And I can say that it was a few teachers there at Duval that helped me become a better writer, a better reader, you know what I'm saying, prepared me for college. So just seeing that and going through that, I always told myself maybe I can take a shot at that and help another student like myself make better of themselves. So it was just more so me giving back, like them helping me out and pushing me in the right direction.
Right.
I wanted to do that same thing.
So talk about like you just said, Trev. There were different teachers that subconsciously force you to lock in.
Yeah.
Right. And with you all being educators, like speak on, is that something that you can learn, or is that something that you just have within you to have that kind of effect on your students? Because I had teachers that was dry. You know what I'm saying? They didn't make class fun.
Mr. Prince.
They was so strict on the curriculum as far as just by the book, right? But they didn't make it fun based off their personality. So just speak on that briefly, and whether even the fact that you went to so many different schools, whether that had an effect on how ultimately you were able to bring that sort of style to your kids as well.
I mean, for me, I just always been very observant.
Mm-hmm.
As far as education goes, I mean, I can say I wasn't the best student growing up, but I was always like watching the adults in front of me, my peers around me, and I can say it goes both ways. Like, you can be taught it, and sometimes it's just in you. You know what I'm saying? And, what it really is how passionate about what you're talking about. Like, if you're very passionate about what you have to give the students pick up on that.
Yeah.
They feel like, oh, this dude is real. Like, there's no facade behind like what he's trying to give to us. He felt like this is important, and I can hear it in his tone. I can see it in his mannerism. So I feel like that's a good tool to have if you want to have students locked in. Yeah.
I guess I'll kind of pick up there. Yeah, absolutely. I think it goes both ways. It's easier for some when you have that natural personality. But like Trey said, it's about the passion. I taught math. I went to school for math. I taught math for many years. I still teach math. And, that's the subject everybody like, nah, I'm not good at math. Nah, not math. But I mean, when you come in with the right kind of passion, you know, you can get your students to learn anything. It's just about how you go about bringing that energy into class.
What?
Also to that, shout out Mr. Walker, man. Artie Walker, coach, basketball coach, man.
Mr. Walker was the man.
Yeah, man.
He was the man, but I hated him as a teacher. Lord Jesus, bro.
I
Almost failed, bro.
Yeah, Mr. Walker.
Almost failed, bro. You had to have that binder right, in order.
Mr. Walker was tough.
Bro,
He
I was like,
tough.
I'm like, why?
But that made
Mr.
you
Walker?
better though. Ultimately,
It did. No, real talk, it did.
It did, man. In the
But
moment,
it was in the moment. It was
yeah.
like Mr. Walker. If I don't play because of this class, me and your old ass gonna fight. Oh, my mother.
You ain't coaching basketball no more.
Yeah, because I had him my junior year, and I had him at food, so I wouldn't be able to play my senior year, bro. I'd be like, no. hey, Coach Walker, we gotta do something. Hey, bro.
Man,
That
so
shit was rough.
so you all have taught various different subjects.
MX plus B. My bad. I had PTSD. My bad.
What? So is math the subject that gets the most like negative reactions from your students?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Right now I have 70. I got 70 students right now. Shout out Meridian Public Charter School. I don't know if some of my students might be watching this.
In one class at a time?
Nah.
No, you got like okay.
Divided.
I just had a.
It's divided. They don't
I
have
said,
small-
dang, what they doing in charter schools? I'm
Yeah,
like,
they got small classes. I don't know. I mean, a lot of my students are good at math.
mm-hmm.
Like, believe it or not, like a lot of them are better in math than they are in ELA. So, that's just a new thing. You know, I don't know if they like it though.
Right.
They might just be good at it. Like, man, kids are weird. I teach middle schoolers, so
Yeah.
like I'm in that area in life where you know it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more. For me, I'm a social studies teacher, history, and I teach physics, bro. Like
That's what's up.
my life is not that wild when it comes to the curriculum and all that. But the math teachers, they got a lot going on. Shout out Miss Wojcik. She's our math teacher at Meridian. A great teacher. The students love her. You can tell by like their interactions and just how locked in they are with the math. So yeah. I mean, a lot of my kids, I guess, like it. I don't know what to call it.
Right.
You don't know, like you don't even know what kids like nowadays. Like I don't know what they like. They don't like anything.
No, I work at a school too, so I be like, all right, whatever.
But what they like, it changes like by the hour almost.
Yeah, about a minute. Like.
It does. Hey, Slim, no, real talk. Like it's starting to become a thing in this school, and it's crazy. So it's one dude, one little boy. He'd come up to me. He used to come up to me like. He used to like he used to make me laugh. So like one day I just did it back. Fool. When I tell you every time he see me, he be like, Mr. Young. No, so I'm like, then he start telling everybody, then a whole bunch of kids like, hey, Mr. Young, Mr. Young, Mr. Young.
That's kind of cool though.
It is, but it could be annoying when you try to like, I'm like, all right, this is my third time doing
Bro, but
this.
what if you having a bad day and that's what you need?
No, it's cool, bro. It's cool, but it's like you're getting asked 4 different times by 5 different children. I'm trying to sweep. I'm trying to get this trash.
Hey,
I can't keep doing this and trying to. You know, I'm like, all right. Last one.
Hey, embrace it, OG.
Yeah,
No, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's more pros than cons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that slight little con when you actually get some work in. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Young, I'm like, I'm not trying to dish you right now, but like, little boy, I'm trying to take the trash out.
A lot of people play themselves. They be like, bro, I don't like kids. Yeah, F them kids, yada, yada, yada. You playing yourself, bro. Being around children, being around the youth, that's a key right there, for real. Like, it keeps you locked in. It keeps you young.
Facts.
You know, it keeps you with the times. Like, if you feel like, oh, I'm over the young generation, or like, you going to play yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're an old person, you ain't gonna know what's going on. You ain't gonna know who's making decisions in our world, who's voting, who's protesting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
This is the next generation. So
Right.
it's a key being around these people. Don't play yourself. It's dope.
It's crucial.
They are future. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be taking trash out and cleaning up piss and shit all day. But, you know, my favorite thing about being in there is the kids.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm a custodian, you know what I'm saying? I try to stay in my place, but at the same time, I try to pour light into my capacity. You feel me?
Right.
You know, I don't try to step over, you know, too much, but at the same time, I'm going to give you game because I'm not just going to have you out here just wilding out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just as much as I possibly can. Because, you know, they got their curriculum and all that, and I ain't gonna talk about that. I want to keep my job, but yeah, go ahead.
I can speak on it. I ain't in the system.
Go ahead.
But I mean, I'll talk about the passion for kids, man. These kids need love nowadays, man.
Yeah.
And one thing for sure, two things for certain. When we were growing up, they always said it took a village to raise a kid.
Facts.
You know, your neighbor could watch you if your mom was working late. You know, it took multiple people to make sure that you became the best version of yourself.
They can snatch you up too.
Snatch you
I
up,
know
man.
your mama don't do better than that.
Some of your teachers were able to snatch you up depending on who your mama was.
Yeah.
So,
Why I'm saying, Mr. Ed?
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but that's what it is. These kids need that kind of love. They're not getting it where they at. You see what's going on in our area, man. It's because not enough people want to invest in these kids. They just ready to push them to the side. But just like my man said, they about to be the next generation. They voting. They're the next working class. So if we're not pouring into them, we're pretty much giving up on our futures.
Yeah.
And it's kind of selfish when you're in that position to not take it serious.
Yeah.
Because, like, you could have chose a different profession. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you go in that profession just to half-ass it, and you know they are so valuable because they are our future? Why would you even go in that profession? That's like seeing a motherfucker mad at McDonald's. You chose to work at McDonald's. Ain't nobody asked you to work at McDonald's. Why you mad you had to drive through? Right. You chose that. You could have done anything else.
Yeah, that don't
you know
involve
what I'm saying?
being around people all the time.
You feel me? So, like, it really blows me when you see educators or people in that field that half-ass it. And it's like, bruh, why did you even choose this if you were just going to do that?
Oh, no, because you don't make enough money in education to half-ass nothing, bro. So,
that's what I'm saying. You act like it's lucrative. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and even then, you know, a lot of educators, I'm sure you all have done this, but a lot of educators use their own money to help get these kids what they need to succeed.
I done seen it.
Yeah.
Especially elementary school I'm in, I know they not paying for all this different shit I got for the kids. What?
So to your point, shout out elementary school teachers.
Yes.
Because the teachers that invest the most money in typically elementary school.
Yes.
Those classrooms are set up with all those pictures, all that anchor charts, stars everywhere.
I'm trying to figure out where they get it.
Nah,
is it like a education depot? No, I'm talking about where.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because it be like it's very distinctive. You know what I'm saying? It be very distinctive how you learn stuff on the different pictures they be setting up. I be like, where do you get this? You can't get this at Target. I know you can't get that nowhere at no Walmart.
It's called Lakeshore.
Oh.
They got posters.
Love it.
Jones to go around the board, man. They got it all, bro.
We gonna
Activities,
Kings Dominion,
experiments, bro. That's going crazy.
Dang, I always wondered that. I'm like, where are they getting this stuff? Where are they getting a rug with like a ruler? I'm like, what is this?
Bro, like,
how they get this? How you get a playful barricade? You know what I'm saying? So they won't keep on going in and out the bathroom by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They won't run out.
Bro, like, going from being a student to being a teacher, bro, it's like joining a secret society, bro. It's so much different on this side. Like,
yeah, you start to understand.
Man, what? Like, you been in a student's chair your whole life, you know what I'm saying, being a student. And then now you're on the opposite side. You're on the opposite side of the desk, bro. Everything's different behind that desk.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that too, but being on the custodian side. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what Jay and them was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this some bullshit. Like, y'all niggas tripping. And I'm in the elementary school. I can imagine being in the high school. I'll fight. I'm glad I'm a custodian in the elementary school because I'll fight. I told you about what happened. I'm going to tell y'all. I told you what happened with the little kid. Man, it was just one little kid, right? You know, I'm talking to my co-workers or whatever, and he, you know, he skips to the bathroom. He didn't skip like he was rushing to go to the bathroom. Then like it was an emergency and anything. He went to that bathroom normal. So we talking for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking for a hot minute. Then we see little bro. We good, OG? Oh, all right. I was just making sure. All right, bet. Oh, all right. So what's the name? So we talking for a while, and we see the little kid come back from the bathroom just skipping so gleeful. You know, gleefully, just frolicking up the stairs, you know, up the hallway. And I'm like, you know, what took you so long? You know what I'm saying? You've been in there for a little minute. And then my coworker was like, you had to poop? He was like, yeah. So, about a couple minutes later, another teacher came in and was like, yeah, it's a mess in the bathroom. I think it's dirt on the bathroom. So me and my coworker, we look at each other, we're like, 9 times out of 10, it's not dirt. So we go, this little boy,
Oh man.
let me tell you something. Ain't like he shitted going into the stall. He shitted going out the stall. So like he shitted in the toilet, then he shitted in front of the toilet, then he shit outside the stall in the middle of the floor. A little piece of toilet paper that he wiped a little bit in the middle of the floor. Hey, come here, look, come here, bro. I know you ain't just do that. I know you ain't just sit on the floor and just frolic past us like you ain't just do that. What is going on? Like it take patience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo. Hey, real talk. I'm like, why did you do that? Say something to me. You gotta say something to me. You gotta explain to me. And then they don't even get in trouble. They just walk. I'm like, no, you gotta send him home. Hey, to this day, he can't go to the bathroom by himself. I'm telling you. I don't care what I'm doing. Where you going? Bathroom? Oh, we going to the bathroom.
That's a whole other situation right there.
What are you talking about? We not about to keep dealing with this shit literally.
Okay, maybe he had the runs, bro.
Did you hear what I said? He walked to the. He was walking and skipping normal. Ain't like he was like. Ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't like he was doing none of that.
That probably was his version of the I gotta go.
Hell no. Hell no. It wasn't. You didn't see it in his face. None of that. He was just.
I'm trying to give the boy benefit of the doubt.
No, I ain't give him the benefit of the doubt. And first of all,
He's a kid, bro.
No, bro.
No, it is. But he's a kid.
No, first of all, he be tripping. Ain't like he like cookie cutter. Ain't like he, you know what I'm saying? He a little wild. You know what I'm saying? Still a good kid. I ain't gonna say, ain't no bad kids. You know what I'm saying? But it is some bad kids. But what's the name? He not really that one.
Yeah, it's some badass kids.
Nah, it's some bad kids, man. It's some bad kids. I'm not gonna lie to you. You try not to, you try to be politically correct, but like, fuck that.
I don't care. It's some badass kids.
Nah, fuck that. It's some kids like, hey, yo, let me talk to, like, do you have a father in your life? Because I just want to know.
I just think about, like, are they consciously doing this and that?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing with education.
Fuck you, bitch. Who he talking to?
Assume the best of everything. Are these kids consciously doing the things that you know?
I mean,
that's a good question.
But did we though?
Yeah.
I think they are. Yeah.
Did we?
What?
Did we consciously?
Were we consciously doing the stuff that we were doing?
I think
don't
it
think
was.
so.
I think 30%, about 20%, it was conscious. Some of it was just ignorant bliss. You know what I'm saying? Most of it was ignorant bliss. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say that.
For the shit they doing, it's like it feel like it's like they contemplated and like.
That's us assuming the worst though. It's like you consciously did this. Like, no,
yeah.
We don't know.
Pull the knife.
Like, if I could ask my students like me, I always talk to them like this. Like, bro, are you thinking about what you're doing? Like, are you thinking before you're acting?
Nah, that's facts. Yeah.
And if you're thinking, like, if you're consciously doing this stuff, bro, then you're bad, bro.
Hey, bro, something's wrong, bro.
You're bad, bro.
That was a thought process. That's all. I really want to have that conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, did you, like, when you was sitting down before, when you was eating lunch, right? Did you, like, have it in your brain, like, yeah, I'm a shit out the stall?
Bro, you still on this, bro?
No, but just like, no, for real. Like, was that just like a spontaneous moment? You know what I'm saying? Or did you, like, while you was like little boy, like when you was eating your, you know what I'm saying? Because the Michelle Obama meals be so crazy. They get them plantains and French toast. I be like, what? That don't even go together. You know what I'm saying? They don't even go. Nah, because you know she. Nah, real talk. Yeah, actually, you know, because sometimes I eat it. You know what I'm saying? Because I eat no breakfast. It be awful. I be like, you got ketchup? Do you have ketchup? Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you was eating the Michelle Obama meals, was you thinking actively in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and not only I'm gonna shit on the floor, I'm gonna shit out the stall.
I'm gonna say no, bro.
And
I know, but it's just you had to think about it because like
I feel like there's a disconnect. I feel like when you think of kids' thought processes, they don't really think things through. They have the main idea, and everything else kind of happens as it goes. So he probably frolicked there, got to the bathroom. Like, man, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He probably got up, and it was like, oh no, I still gotta go, but he ain't on the toilet no more. So he like, bow. He get outside the door. He like, all right. Oh damn, my stomach rumbling. I ain't about to step into that. Bow. And then just, all right. At this point, it is what it is. It's like, but I mean, you got really so underdeveloped, bro.
What's up with the sound? That's crazy.
it's an exclamation mark. You know what I'm saying? It's we walking block in this joint. We walking block in this
I
joint.
was watching battle rap yesterday. Excuse me, man.
Hey, it's a lot of bows. There's a lot of bows. It's a lot of bows in battle rap. Don't get me started.
Nah, man. You know they just. You know I feel like it wasn't ever on purpose.
I think so too.
I feel like he just. You know it happened. He was just. You know, he's kids.
But if it was a thought process through that, you were sick. Something's wrong. Let me talk to your parents. Why he do that? You know what I'm saying? What he watching?
What he watching?
What is he watching? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody get you to do. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of influence, you know what I'm saying? And it's a perfect segue to the topic maturity. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because the dumb shit that we used to do back in the day, like, you can't keep doing that shit when you get older. That's why I hate seeing old-ass niggas acting like they 17 years old. You don't get your old ass together, what are you talking about?
Why are old-ass niggas wearing jeans that are tight with their knees out? Bro, you 50.
Huh?
Really, nigga?
You're 50.
Social media.
Bro, shit crazy, bro. So crazy. They wear see-through tank tops. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, you said nigga see-through tank top?
Hold on.
It was awful.
Really, nigga?
It was
Where you
very
say
awful.
that?
I'm at the.
Where you see that at?
I've seen it a couple times,
New
though.
York.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You might have been
I've seen it a couple times, bro. I'm
New
like,
York,
hey,
anywhere
sir.
up north.
Hey, sir, come on now.
Real freaky.
What we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't see him in DC with us.
He's a DuPont.
yes.
They wasn't from here. They wasn't from here.
Nah, but like, you know what I'm saying? The power of maturity, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so glad I'm not the same. Well, I'm more mature than I am when I back then. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do dumb shit. We was easily That's why a lot of people, you should be filtering what the youth are watching, because we was easily influenced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a whole jackass moment in my life. Jackass? I was out here running into, you know, the barricades that used to be around the dumpsters that they used to have in apartment complexes. I'm running into that shit. They pushing me in the shopping cart down the hill. I could have broke my neck. Real talk.
We all could have.
Hey,
I feel like all boys,
hey, my name is Scoop, and this is
all men of all races. I don't care if you was an American child
bro.
growing up doing Jackass. You've tried some shit you've seen on there. Like,
Facts. Jackass and Jackass in South Park. Because I was in South Park was awful. Because I was in elementary school calling people Uncle Fuckers. I'm like, what we such a fucking face, Uncle Fucker. I'm like, what am I saying? Like, you think about it, like, what am I saying?
horrible.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
We're not innocent. I feel like the generation before us have probably had their things too, like that shouldn't have been said or shouldn't have been done in school. You're sitting there, you just doing all of that shit.
Hell no. The little sayings they used to have about people, mama being on crack and shit, no, they was fucked up too. They seen some shit.
Mom's a crackhead.
Yeah, bro. They had songs, you know what I'm saying, about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
That's
bro.
not a joke, bro. That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't call you can't make fun of somebody's mother being a crackhead.
Crack.
No, serious, man.
As adults, we like, that's
His mama
fucked
on
up, man.
crack. Ah!
As kids, that was like, that's funny. That shit ain't funny. Ain't funny. It's not funny.
Nah, but Trevor, you brought up a real interesting question of whether consciously these kids know what they're doing or not. Because I think for the most part, like when we were growing up, some of the time we knew
In
what we
high
were
school,
doing.
we knew. I don't give a fuck what you talking
Well,
about.
yeah.
In high school,
Well,
we knew.
High school. I'm talking about like elementary and middle school kids.
Yeah.
No, we knew. In high school, we knew.
In high school, we knew. Nah, come on now. We just thought we'd get away with it. That's the kill.
We just levels of consciousness, bro. We just got here. We ain't know. Like looking back on it, we can say,
we didn't know the severity, like especially laughing because we talked about this.
Laughing at this shit.
We talked about this in the past. It didn't go. I don't care if you was mentally challenged, you was handicapped. Funny was funny. You was getting laughed at. I ain't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? We was using all the names, all everything that we can't say now.
And it wasn't
We was
personal.
saying it.
It wasn't.
It was
It wasn't
personal,
personal,
retarded,
yeah.
midget, all that. We
It
was
was-
saying
yeah.
it, fly, blah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm enjoying this
Hey, I'm
conversation
telling
for me.
you.
Equal rights. Everybody
It's
got
doing
it.
it for me because I'm a teacher, bro. I have students that joke about the darkest stuff, bro. And I'm sitting here like, bro, you can't joke about this stuff. And this is like, what, Mr. Proctor? I'm like, bro, like, dog,
I'm just playing.
stop. Bro, I don't even want to talk about the stuff they talk about in here.
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
I know it's some crazy stuff.
I'm about to put up. I had to put up with a couple conversations, getting that trash. I'm like, I look at them and they're like, I'm like, yeah, I know. You just said what you just said.
But we
What
did
type-
the same things.
We did because it's some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? That happened, especially in one. Because you wasn't here for one building, Duval.
I was here.
Not for one building, Duval.
Oh, one bill. No.
No, that's a different experience.
I came in 2000.
No, you're junior.
No, he was.
Yeah, I came
No, he
in
wasn't.
I came in
Because the
07.
new building opened our senior year. That's what the
No,
first.
it didn't.
I came in the end of 07.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, because my
Nah.
It opened our sophomore year.
Right.
Yes, it opened our sophomore year.
I
My
didn't
sophomore
come-
year.
The new building
Oh,
was
wait.
being built when I came.
Yes, because that's when Chopper Road and Kidland was fighting right there.
They was fighting all 4 years.
It was
bro.
fighting
No,
all
you're
4
right.
years.
No, the one that got no. You're right about that.
They was fighting all 4
I'm talking-
years.
No, the biggest one though, like the one that was on like Fox 5 type shit. That one. I'm talking about that
One by
one.
the field?
Hey, that was by the field in the
put them
parking lot.
banners
That
on
leaked
the
in the
news.
parking lot. Yeah, they put them on the news.
It
Bro.
was crazy. Made the
That's
news as
My
well.
mama called me. She was like, "What's going on?" And I'm like,
Made the news.
I'm in third period.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit was crazy.
Duval stayed on the news, bro. They had it out for us, bro. Somebody mother in there was calling the news or something. Or somebody parent knew the news.
Something.
Because
Yeah.
our school wasn't the only school having all that stuff going on.
At all.
It wasn't, but we was close to
Nope.
Rose. And that's what it was. Rose is supposed to be the grade A school.
They was calling Duval the Merlin Baloo, bro.
Facts.
But it was.
That's messed
It was a Mary Baloo.
It felt like it. Every
Messed up
day.
that Baloo got that name.
They the DC Duval. They
DC Duval. Say that. It's messed up, bro. Duval was a very
Man.
safe school,
It was.
bro. Yeah, everybody like, what?
No,
For the most part.
We didn't even have metal detectors, bro. Like
We did,
safe.
No.
which ain't the best idea, but I mean, Duval was if you didn't get in trouble, you ain't really getting no trouble.
Yep.
You stay out of trouble, you wasn't in nothing. If you was in a neighborhood and you heavily associated with your neighborhood, you might run into some things, but for the most part,
I'm not
it
even
was
gonna lie
alright.
to you. Before I started really knowing people, like early my sophomore year, I would never forget. I was at gym, and it was some niggas trying to get in the locker room, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who they after, but they angry. And I went in the gym, and they was like, yeah, Cordell, they after you. And I was like, huh? This before they was really calling me Scoop for real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what? I'm like, after who? Me?
Nope.
Who you piss off?
I don't know who I pissed off, but I'm telling you, I was on the tick. I was on a. Nah. I wasn't too crazy.
Scoot used to do some shit. Mischievous. Scoot was very mischievous.
I mean, that's
You always see him running away from doing some shit.
That's a
That's what he
fact.
just did.
That's a fact.
Scoot just do.
Like getting loose down the hallway. Like, where the fuck you going?
I just did some dumbass shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Football team was a wild family. Bro.
It was, bro. It was, bro. I'm glad that we had, football to really corral us. We was wildin', bro.
Sports, man, it's a great equalizer, man.
It
That was
is.
the only reason I was at Duval. Like, I would have not been there if it wasn't for sports. Like, I was in that joint, like, I'm here to play football. I don't know nothing about nothing else. No, they had it made for me, bro. My last year there, I only had 2 classes. I was literally just there to play football.
Bro, I had a whole bunch of the electives. Like, it was like, how you keep getting gym? Like, Coach DeVoe used to be so mad, bro. I'm like, bro, don't worry about it, bro. They used to be so, like, he was like, you here again. I'm like, how, what, why? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm here. What we doing? Fuck my Monday. You know what I mean? But, but able to get through that experience from freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year, you started to mature. You started to learn from you. Well, most of us, I was smart, started to learn from your mistakes until you, and then when you graduate, it was a whole nother experience with college or in the Navy, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you went to, you know what I'm saying? You, like, each level of life, you had to have that gap of maturity to, you know what I'm saying, fill that gap of maturity because just to live, to try to get what you're trying to get to, you know what I'm saying? And because I give credit to Duval, you know what I'm saying? But, like, Tuskegee, that was where, like, it was like I know myself now.
You was on your own, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was there and I realized I didn't really know what kind of person I want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cabbing about dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Lying on my dick, doing dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm like, no, keep it a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, learning how to, like, bro, you don't have to portray a certain, way about yourself. Just be yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Duval was real cliquish.
Yeah.
Everywhere is real
real
cliquish.
cliquish.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Everywhere was cliquish.
That's school.
Yeah.
Man, that's
the whole theory.
I ain't gonna
behind
hold you.
middle
That's
school,
life. I'm
high
starting
school.
to learn that's life, bro. Cause I'm in professional
That's
set.
a
Like when I first
fact.
started, like
That's a fact.
be able when you start getting a professional field and you starting to see that it's
Yeah.
still some of the same aspects
Yeah.
when you was back in school. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And be able to still try to get your job and be professional, even though they're not. That takes another level of maturity and too when you go into the professional field.
Welcome to
It's
the
like
West.
every aspect of life of being an adult, really understanding. They were like, yo, stay a kid forever because this adult shit is hard, B. It's out here. Hey, it's rough out here, cuz. I wish I was 13 again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had a care for the world. You know what I'm saying?
That's part of the reason why it's very important that we have a positive impact on these kids because the way life moving now, with AI and technology expanding and developing at a extremely fast rate, and things getting more and more expensive out here, and it's just because for us as black folks, we can make one mistake and that's it. Like our life is ruined.
That's
right.
a fact. That's why
One
people
mistake,
whipping kids'
our
ass. They're
life
like,
is
you
ruined,
ain't
right.
supposed to whip no kids' ass. Look, we can die out here.
Yeah.
Especially our people and especially black men, we can die here. So if you don't know the consequences, the power of consequences, You gonna go out here tripping. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna abuse you, but you gonna get your ass whooped so you can know what the hell the consequences is.
It was kind of close to abuse.
No, right about that. I'm right about that. I'm talking about for myself personally. When I had my kids, I'm gonna whoop your ass, but I'm not gonna abuse you. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting hit with pots and pans and shit. You know, I got body shots by the time I was 4 years old. I don't think you were supposed to give your son body shots at 4 years old. But I'm glad he did it because it roughed me up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It toughened me up. But I'm just not gonna do that to my kids.
But you bring up a good point though, knowing the power of consequences.
Hell yeah.
Right? There's consequences for the choices you make. Good or bad, right? So, you know, a lot of time, you know, nowadays these kids, and we've talked about this, right? They don't know how to take L's, right? In life, you're going to take L's. So it's okay. It's okay. But what you do to learn from those L's is what's going to help you grow as a man and as a woman. So in terms of conflict with each other, these kids don't know how to take L's, right? They coming off the rip with automatic weapons.
You know why though?
Like how do you even know how to use that? Right.
But that starts back home. Yeah. So the bigger conversation I think with kids, especially this generation, is what are you doing back home? You know, to help these kids navigate these emotions, help these kids realize that you're going to lose. There are going to be hard times, but how you necessarily get out of those, how you necessarily shift back into your normal mindset, that really is the mark of your character. You know, how we grew up, bro. As you said, it was hard, man. Our parents were not easy on us. They whoop our ass, we get in trouble, but every action had a consequence.
Right.
You know, even, you know, you was telling me about even your teenhood, and you was wilding, but eventually there was a consequence for it. That puts you in another position to make a better step in your life. You know, if parents got to be active in your kids' lives. Not too many times in education, parents are like, that's your kid now. That's your kid. Whatever they do with you is what they do with you. I'm at work. But that's not how it works. You know,
facts.
If it's not an aligned principle for how you want this kid to grow up, you know, there's always going to be a disconnect. When he's with me, he may be this kid, but when he get home, he out knocking in car windows, carjacking people. Like it really has to be. It has to start out. It has to.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, you don't understand. Like when we out here in the world and we watch the people that we work around or we shop around and we drive around, a lot of people are still learning life. And it's like they're not planning out these situations. Some of these kids have just come up upon them, and they don't get a chance to mature and become an adult on their own. So it's a lot of babies raising babies.
Facts.
I don't care if you're 34, 35. If you still haven't been through certain things and navigated those losses or those traumas, you know what I'm saying, and you're still trying to move forward in life, once you have that kid, everything that you are at that moment is going to go into that kid. So if you see a kid that can't navigate their emotions, a kid that acts out, that does crime, maybe they grew up in that type of situation. And even if they didn't, you know what I'm saying, maybe that's just something they feel like that's how they got to navigate their feelings because they haven't been taught the proper way to deal with the things that they're going through.
That is why it's crucial to have a mother and a father present, right? Because our society is teaching us that, okay, we're better off without each other.
No, and the government awarding that behavior too.
Right, we're not, and that's the programming, that's the brainwashing that we're fighting against, that we're all fighting against, because it's happening right in front of our eyes. Like 50 cars last night in Northwest got hit. 50 cars.
One of my P went through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that post. Yeah.
Off of chilling. I'm like, damn. Took his beamer. I'm like,
at gunpoint.
Crazy.
At gunpoint, yeah.
And I think you make a good point. You say present. And present don't mean we live together. It means like I'm actively
right
with my kid. I'm spending time with you. I'm learning your interests. I'm teaching you these things. I've mentored kids whose parents make millions of dollars. They live in gated communities. But because they make that money, they're always at work.
Yeah.
So that
They're
money
not
is
able to
raising that
present.
kid.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm trying to get endow some of these lessons to him, but he's in a lifestyle where he got Balenciagas at 12.
Right.
What do you tell a kid that had the PS5 when it came out the first time?
Right.
For $800. Like,
Right. Yeah.
when this kid's going to Miami,
I don't
every
even
3
got
weeks.
no P5.
Yeah, like what do
I don't even got no
what do you
P5,
tell a
little
kid
cut.
whose dad got a Ferrari in the garage? Like,
Yeah.
you trying to endow him with these things, but he's like, man,
Yeah, I sat at one at the car show some years back, but that's about it.
I don't know if I can fit in one, bro. But
Nah, bro, it was rough, bro. It was rough. It was rough. That was like what, around 09 at the car show in the convention center. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fool, real talk. Had to lean the car and lean the joint all the way back like this. Had to get out the car like this and get off the ground on the floor like it was rough.
it's about being present.
I'm like, how are we supposed to be big in a Ferrari? You can't. All right, that's cool. Or have Shaq money and get it argumentated. You know what I'm saying? Get it altered. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money like that. Crazy.
And like the family dynamic is wild, bro. I can't speak for everybody, but like, that whole forgiving thing needs to happen with a lot of families. Like, we can't be so hurt by people being people, because everybody's being themselves. Everybody doing what they do. It sucks that people hurt each other, you know what I'm saying? But at the bare minimum, as a family, we got to be a team, you know what I'm saying? Like at the very, very bare minimum, we have to be a team, because we have to understand, like, if we connected together, we got goals.
Right.
We can't reach those goals if we at odds. So, like, that's what, you know what I'm saying, mother and father, that's what your cousins, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? If something happened, it happened. What's done is done, but, like, what's the end goal? Like, we're not going to talk to each other.
Right, exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to work together to get to these goals. We're going to leave these kids out here like this.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up in families. Like, we knew our cousins. We knew our aunties, our uncles. We was together. We had family dinners. We went to church together.
Yeah.
Like, if we continue to let the things we've done to each other, we ain't dead, our money ain't broke, our health not messed up, we butt hurt over a situation because a person being a person. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a world where we don't even know each other.
Right.
Well,
and that's what it's coming to, though.
But we need generation peace. And what I mean by that, like, then different generations need to be able to have peace within each other. Can't look down on one generation because it's not your generation. You know what I'm saying? Or you cannot, you know what I'm saying, let go of some of the things, and you know, that was okay back in your time. But now it's not. You know what I'm saying? And I go through that, especially in my family, a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it just feel like if you older, you right. You older, you right. No. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Ain't no age limit on that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no age requirement on what right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I tell you it's wrong, it's not disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? When I'm telling you my feelings, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, what I feel and how we feel as a generation, don't piss on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. You know what I'm saying? Try to understand. And then we try to understand where y'all coming from. And can we compromise and come together and have some peace instead of, you know, argument or, you know what I'm saying, like, this is y'all problem and this is it. And like, no. What is the problem? Not this is y'all problem. No. What is the problem and what can we, you know, learn from it? You know what I'm saying? Every generation had pros and cons, and we talked about this. Every generation had pros and cons. How about we figure out what the cons is and learn from it, and figure out the pros is and integrate it to your lifestyle and where you at. You know what I'm saying? If we have that more, I feel like we'll be more peaceful, especially within our community. Just think about that.
And it's too, and we've talked about this on the show too before. You know, the crabs in the barrel mentality. You know, just us climbing over top of each other to get really nowhere. We're going to the same place. We're all going to the same place. We're going to die one day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just the idea that if I pass this one bit of information down to you, that if you so happens to turn something and succeed in it better than I succeed in it, fine. You know what I'm saying? Or you eventually blow up and you have more money than me as a result of it, fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was able to have a small part of your success. But we don't pass information down at all. We don't pass information down. We don't pass money down. We don't pass good generational values down to each other. Everything just cut off at the neck because we want to be one of one. You're never going to be one of one in anything.
You're not here by yourself. You look left
No.
and right, man. There's a lot of us here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean the family dynamic is and I what I will say about the younger generation, they are better at expressing their emotions and feelings
facts.
than I think we are.
Yeah, and
Currently.
they stand on what they believe in.
No, absolutely, whether it's right or wrong. And I do admire that about the younger kids, that they stand on what they believe in, whether it's right or wrong. But now it comes down to, okay, how do we, like you said, Scoop, how do we effectively take those strengths and integrate it into the rest of society from top to bottom while exchanging information so that way we can begin, because as a community, we don't have no identity at all. Like, what's our identity as Black people? What is it?
Sports and entertainment.
Right. That's it. Like, that's our golden ticket to success, or what's deemed as success.
And it's a wild culture. That culture is toxic.
Man.
I wish we can add education into that. You know what I'm saying? Spirituality, things like that, health. But for real, it's like sports and entertainment by all means, by any means necessary.
That's a dark world, bro.
Yeah.
When your only value is to entertain others, that's what we're teaching our kids right now. That your best chance to be rich is to entertain others, not to heal others, not to help others,
Man.
not to build communities, not to educate others. Your best chance of being rich is to go entertain somebody else.
I remember it was one of the Chris Rock specials, and he was saying how he lived in this community, and he was trying to figure out what his neighbors do in the community. Mind you, he lived in the same community with Eddie Murphy, Mary J. Blige, and it's a white man.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives in the community, and he asked him what he does. He said, "I'm a dentist."
Mm-hmm.
You do not have to be a ball player,
Mm-hmm.
entertainer, none of that to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a lot of other races get that we don't
Facts.
get.
Facts.
Because we all about the flashy and all that there. No. If you choose a good profession and be proficient in that, you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We need more people that look like us in the courtrooms, in the medical field, in the scientific field. You know what I'm saying? In the coal mines. You know what I'm saying? We need people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They took it out to school back in the day. Because you be able to graduate with a trade back in the day in high school.
Facts. Yeah.
They
Hit
took
the
that
ground
from
running.
us.
Yeah, hit the ground running, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we still didn't instill the fact that you can still do that and still be successful.
Right.
Well, Scoop, I think you bring a good point, too. I think when our generation was coming through, you know, it was preached to us that it was college or nothing.
Yeah. College
If
or
you
nothing.
want to be successful, you got to go to college.
Yeah.
But, you know, even going to college and teaching high school and teaching middle school, you realize, man, college is not the only way to be successful.
Facts.
I could have went to go get a trade.
But it's people right now we went to school with, got a trade, got their own business, and they're doing amazing for themselves. But, you know, we kept getting preached, you got to go to school. You're not going to do nothing if you don't go to college. But, bro, like you said, we need more electricians. We need plumbers, construction workers, carpenters. We need doctors, dentists, lawyers, nurses. You know, we need all of those. But all we're getting pushed is college, which is just more debt for us.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Somebody pulling the strings.
Yeah, it's a scam.
Don't get me wrong. I've seen people that have been successful that went to college.
No, of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But at the same time,
But-
that is not the only.
But it's not the only path, and that's what people got to realize. Even going to college now, I still wish I would have learned a trade at some point.
Yeah.
I wish I'd learned to do electricians or being a plumber or something, just to kind of mechanic. You can own your own auto body shop or own your own mechanic shop.
Yeah.
Facts.
And no college included. No college needed for that.
Facts.
People to keep the world going, man. Without them,
Yeah.
all the cars broke down. You can't get to work. And another thing, and then another thing, when you try us as a people, when we go to these people in these fields, we would not be fucked over as much if we had more people that look like us that do that field. You know what I'm saying? We won't have, if we had a lot of contractors, people to go do your grass and all that, we wouldn't get fucked over with the prices much if it was another person that looked just like us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of we getting spanked over the head, and then we realized down the street, Brad and his family got $100 off. You know what I'm saying? It's a different. You know what I'm saying? Not saying everybody
Right.
that don't look like us do that, but that happens. You know what I'm saying? That happens though.
And it even used to be a point where we used to look down on people that had
Mhm.
these trades. Oh, he's fixing my car. Oh, he's a plumber. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, plumbers make bread.
Bread.
I had to get a pipe fixed in my kitchen in my house. That cost $1,200, and he made $1,200 in 2 hours fixing a pipe that's 6 feet.
Yeah.
So he made more money in a day than I make in a day. Like, so we can't look down at these trades. Like, we need these to go. You need plumbing. You need
Can't look
electricians.
down on nobody.
Yeah.
No, nobody.
Nobody at all.
Without
man.
the janitor, the school unsafe. You know what I'm saying? We can't
Right.
be in it.
Mm-hmm.
That junk unsanitized, unsafe.
Right.
You can catch diseases, sickness.
Right.
Definitely.
Janitors is super important to the school. That don't shut down without the janitor.
Hey, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you ever seen a urinated, marinated floor? been marinated in urine. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is
like ammonia,
crazy.
boy.
That shit is nasty. I done had a co-worker, he ain't here no more. But you know what I'm saying? That didn't do his job for real, and then you had to go in there, help out. You like, nigga, you ain't do nothing in here. It's just awful. No, it's awful. It's all that just been marinating in that urine. That shit crazy.
Crazy,
Coke.
bro.
Yes, sir.
I don't
You
even
can
talk
see
about
it.
it.
It's
I
a
walk
film,
in,
yeah.
As soon as I touch the bottom of my shoe, I just feel like, bro, I'm the worst human on earth.
Imagine cleaning that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to use a lot of bleach. That fat low salt. All that chemicals and shit. All that chemicals shit.
It's a tough job, too. Yeah.
Goodness, I drink like about 4 gallons a day. I'm telling you, because it's
But
so
the
much.
school wouldn't move without you there.
At
I'm
all.
telling
And
you.
that's the thing, man.
At all, yeah. Everyone,
Yeah, so she got another student, so she need a desk, and I'm like,
everyone's job plays an important role in
Facts.
society.
Oh, man. Everybody.
Right. And like you said, Scoop, it's more than one way to skin a cat to become successful.
Can you imagine we ain't had no roadkill person to go get the roadkill? Can you
Right.
imagine how many animals just on just
Disease.
fucked up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people like, I don't want to do that, but like, hey, we need somebody to do it.
Imagine there are no cashiers,
Shit crazy.
like store clerks. I was thinking about quarantine, like if that person wasn't there to exchange the goods,
Mm-hmm.
you just come in and snatch stuff. You know how many people? Like, the business wouldn't work without the cashier, bro. Just that person.
Right.
The stock person, the person that comes to get it off the truck and put it into the places. Like, well, you gonna go in the back and open the box yourself?
No, ain't no bullshit.
Right.
What happened? There ain't nobody that fix the street lights,
Man, what?
the traffic lights. Shit.
Everything.
Shit be fucked up.
You ain't got no you ain't got no trash man.
You in mid traffic, and the green light just shut off, and you like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
ain't no trash man. Ain't no trash man. I did that job before. That sucks.
Think about it. If nobody came and got that joint, it'd be piled.
It piled up, maggots and shit.
And I've
You
been
know?
in certain countries, bro. Like they burn their trash, bro. The whole
Facts.
country smell wild.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
They gotta burn their trash because there ain't no trash company or
That is awful.
Malaysia is one of them countries. I've been there.
just mad burnt
Oh,
trash. Like burnt.
And you think our air quality here is bad? Nah. Ain't
I bet
nothing
the
else.
air quality bad when you just burnt this spoiled ass chicken and booty meat and diapers and shit.
Booty meat is wet.
That shit, the essence of booty meat is in the air. The essence. Can you imagine how much filthy shit in your lifetime that you threw away in the trash? And they burning it. That's all. That's piss, shit, spoiled food, spoiled milk, spoiled juice, fruit,
Everything.
fuming, and it's in the air.
Yeah.
When you smoke ass, when you smoke a lot of weed, you gonna smell the essence of the weed in the air. You hear me? The same thing with trash. You gonna
You already know.
you gonna smell the essence of whatever you put in that trash in the air. So I can imagine Malaysian smell terrible.
Wow.
No disrespect,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like if
yeah.
y'all burning trash, what you think it's gonna
I
smell
mean,
like?
but the point is it's a third world country,
Yeah,
and the way in which they live,
they gotta do what they gotta do.
They gotta do what they gotta do.
No, I feel it.
Some people like the smell. Smell like home.
If that's their home, what's up, Twitch?
Yeah.
What's up, brother? If that's their home, you know what I'm saying? Home smell like booty meat. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If you used to your home smell like booty meat, that's the crib. So when you smell booty meat, like this home. Mm-hmm.
You ever been to somebody's house? You be like, yo, you walk in, but you don't want to say nothing. You like, they invited you into their home.
No, when
Smell
you
like booty meat.
no disrespect, no disrespect. But when you have African neighbors
Oh man.
and then they cooking, and you be like, "What are you cooking? What's going on here?"
Hold on, time out though.
No disrespect.
Time out.
Not all of it.
Time out.
Okay, I'm
Time
sorry.
out. It smell foul,
We bomb.
but it's bomb.
Fufu bomb and shit.
No. I'm not.
It's just like
I'm not even
chillin'.
talking about fufu. Just
No, I'm just saying.
whatever.
They mean like
I'm just
fish
saying.
stew, yeah, but it's
That be no. They don't be getting. You got certain African stews. You got to watch yourself because they like eating bones, and I don't like bones and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can we talk as black people? Because chitlins is the most disgusting shit in the
Yeah,
world.
that's
You put some mustard in some
shit
some
smell
hot
crazy,
sauce.
too.
Because my people's is country. They make chitlins
Yeah.
every Christmas.
Hot sauce and mustard is delicious.
Nah, it's ass.
They cooking ass.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say. Bro, what I'm telling you, what I'm telling you, I'm not saying the African food they cooking is nasty. What I'm saying, that shit stink, and ain't like we cooking chitlins on the regular. They cooking that shit on the regular.
I be looking around like
On the regular, that's a regular meal. That's a regular meal. Stick up the whole hallway. But I don't know what's in the oil. Is the nutrients of it? I don't know what they put in. I don't know what they put in it. It smells awful. It's bad. It's foul. It's putrid.
Maybe try to act like you don't stink too. Like,
Sometimes I can't even breathe. Like I gotta, like, you know, as soon as I get in the building, like,
maybe we just not used to those.
That's all. It's a cultural thing.
yeah, it gotta be a culture
What's easy
thing.
for them ain't easy for us.
Shit
All
crazy.
black people ain't the same, bro. Like even before society, like we had different tribes of people,
Right.
Right.
like in different areas. Like all black people didn't live in one place. Like, we lived in different places with different like vegetables and different herbs, different scents.
Different
Right.
proteins. Some people fish. Some people.
Yeah, different
buffalo.
spices.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to do that back in the day? God damn. A
what?
buffalo?
Nah,
Do
I
what?
had to
Hey, if you don't kill it, you ain't gonna eat.
if you ain't a hunter, you a gatherer.
Nah,
so
facts.
You gathering berries, so you hunting animals.
Facts.
I knew
yeah.
my big ass is gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's, you know, always got to move some shit. So I know they be like, no, go get that
Somebody
shit,
gotta carry
cuz.
the buffalo back
Always-
to the tribe, bro.
Bro, why the fuck? Everybody see big dudes. Oh, we just gotta move shit. It's strong, normal built motherfuckers out here too. Why I always gotta do the heavy lifting? What the fuck? This nigga do push-ups. The fuck? I'm like, why, bro? No.
Why you so mad?
Cause I'm pissed off.
He got it,
No, bro.
I
No, cause you don't go
through.
through.
Into my aunt's house yesterday.
No, son.
Right?
Cause you gotta do the bulk of the work and shit.
Yeah.
When you when you doing when you helping somebody move, oh he got you got it. I'm like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? No, bruh. And then you know what else is frustrating? We used to, you know, cause I used to do a lot of underneath the job, you know, underneath the table job. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, for movie companies, and then they'll link up with another big dude, but he's not strong. He's just big for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, it's a swole nigga right there that I know he do push-ups. Just don't put him over here because we just big. We big, we got it. He don't got it. And I'm going down the stairs with this. I'm like, bro, lift your side. Lift your side. And you no, bro. Every time, bro, you gotta lift the heaviest shit. It's up, hey, bro. It's strong people that's not big, bro, that can lift the same shit, bro. You feel me, bro? You do push up. You not as big as me. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But you know what I'm saying? You can do that shit too.
I get asked to move a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying. No, because you try too, but I'm saying though. You try. But I'm saying though, he probably strong. He probably can lift that. Ask him first. Why am I always the first option? I'm always the first option. Exactly. They always gonna ask us first. Hey, Cordell.
They ain't gonna look at me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Even though he can do 500 push-ups straight,
Man,
military style, but
you're strong,
They
bro.
ain't gonna ask me.
they're not gonna ask.
God,
Do you
no.
ask the move stuff?
Not often. Not often.
I get like every other week. Like every other week, somebody needs something move.
I'm a custodian. When you can imagine all the heavy
Go ahead. We need 3 desks in room 103. Like
down the stairs. And then,
That's why I try to come off like Yoda. Like I act like I'm frail. Like I act like I'm old, man. My knees actually like very strong. They be like, Mr. Frog. I'm like, bro, I'm old.
Arthritis.
They walk on me having a little limp and everything.
hey, bro. Hey,
Nah, okay, a few days ago it snowed, right? So remember growing up when we were kids, when it snowed?
Yeah.
We used to rack
Yeah.
on some
Not
other
even just a
people's
kid.
yards.
When I was like 23, when we had
Man, we used to-
that last snow joint, I made about $500 that weekend.
Bro, I don't know if y'all seen the reel I had posted on my story,
Mm-hmm.
but basically a father had posted this reel, and he was basically talking to his son about, hey, like it snowed, go make some money, right? And his son was like, what I look like shoveling somebody's yard for money? I already have a job. And he was like, double up on your money.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right, make more money. Right? But the point was that I guess like the younger kids, when it comes to stuff like that, they're not doing it like we were when we were growing up. We used to rack up.
It's a disconnect for the younger generation, but I specifically it's a disconnect because of how they can make money now versus how we could make money when we were their age. You figure because YouTube wasn't big. Well, YouTube had just came out when we was teenagers.
It's kids out here making money off of YouTube,
making money streaming, making money on
off a little business and shit. They want to do better. If they not, they on
make that money. But
but
it's a different thing.
It's the false reality of them thinking that it's just supposed to automatically come through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is? They don't want to do no physical labor.
Duh.
That's what it comes down to.
Well, that too.
Duh.
What's that Black Mirror when they was all inside them cubicles living?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's exactly that joke.
It's that show Black Mirror where they had everybody like living in these cubicles. They were like their bed was there, it was a TV there, and they never left that joint. And the main goal was to like get out of it by going viral.
Wow.
So like everybody's sitting there like recording them doing different stuff. They're trying to like figure out who has the best talent. There's no one talent. Like you can sing, you can like dance, you can be silly, you know what I'm saying? But the main goal was to be so interesting that you move out of that box into another level of a box.
That's crazy. In society, right. That's
bro.
crazy.
I was like, bro, that's what everything about to turn into.
Nah,
Nobody want to go
facts.
outside, and we just had that quarantine. Everybody was like, I love the quarantine.
Bro, I
Hey,
hate it.
You know what was the
I
best?
hated it.
You know what was the best thing though? You know what was the best thing about
I was outside.
the pandemic? Driving.
Oh, fat, 100%.
The roads was clear.
No,
it was
100%.
nobody.
100%.
Bro, I'm in that don't.
100%.
It's just cruising.
Cruising.
I'll say maybe the first couple months, it hit us like, oh, we in a pandemic. But, this nigga stayed 5 minutes down the street. He like, yeah, man, I'm about to go to the waterfalls. I'm like, hey, let's go to the
I
waterfalls.
was tripping.
Ain't nobody there, bro. Hey, man, we gonna do a road trip to Georgia. Ain't nobody on the roads. Like, this shit, it was perfect,
Yeah.
bro. It was perfect. to
Oh
actually
yeah, I was going
live.
back and forth with Baltimore to get some, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's so many beaches in this area, bro. I probably went to every beach.
I was
in the
going
area.
back and forth. I was like, hey,
Out here, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
You ever been on the beach and nobody's on the beach, bro?
And
Beautiful.
How
No.
weird was that?
I mean, for me, like, I never really got a chance to get out like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you working and like as a teacher, bro, like your job ain't really ever over. I'm going home. I'm like in the house.
Yeah.
I can't go nowhere. So
Yeah.
As far as the beach was concerned, it wasn't something I could always do. So like, I'm going to the beach during quarantine. I'm going to the national parks during quarantine. These joints are empty, bro.
That's crazy.
It's like an experience. Like I can't even explain it. Like that joint was just wild, bro. You are like in nature, and there's no people there.
I had to get out and about. I couldn't be cooped up inside.
People wasn't thinking about it. I'm like, nobody else thought about coming to the beach, and there's nothing else to do.
I still had to work because I was an essential worker. I worked at the restaurant, so that was
Oh yeah, he was working.
frustrating.
I was taking meetings in different states, man. Just teaching classes from any state. Yeah, teaching classes from hotels and Rose cribs, having class, hopping off, and then riding somewhere in GA. Man, it was amazing, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't serve nobody food from another state. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that. So
you can do what?
I couldn't serve people food at another from another state. I couldn't do that. And bro, it was so frustrating trying to do that during that pandemic, bro. Because there's just certain people's like, I understand it's a pandemic, but why the hell did you come out the house? Why you ain't DoorDash if you ain't gonna let me do my damn job? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I didn't think you was going to get this close. How far? I'm not even that close to you. The car is right here. I'm over here. I need to hear you so I can get your order. Leave. What are you talking about?
That was a time, bro.
They want everything separated and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
lesson or curriculum about
documentary on the pandemic.
Man,
everything
that was
be
a time,
within a bag,
bro.
within a bag.
That was a time.
Man, what? You was getting food triple bagged, man. That was crazy.
You feel me? You messing with a new joint, and she said, "Are you positive?" And you got to recalibrate what positive mean.
Right. Asking you, are you vaccinated? Like, vaccinated? What you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I got that Pfizer. What you got?
You got COVID, boy.
I'm like, girl, you like, girl, I don't got that sauce. I don't got no STD. You like, no, D got COVID.
Scary,
oh.
boy, man.
Hey,
no, that was a wild time, bro.
I'm telling you,
It's like a video game.
Because we didn't know what was gonna happen.
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
And that probably was the scariest part. You just
It's
didn't
the
know.
world ending.
Right.
bro, we're talking.
Well, no, because things was changing like every day as far as like what the symptoms were.
You waiting on unemployment. I'm like, damn, I'm actually getting unemployment right now.
They talking about we're
Nobody
bringing
was
National
outside.
Guard into Maryland to make sure you
Right,
got
yeah.
curfew. You're like, nigga, what?
Right? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was trying to get gas.
I think DC had called the National Guard at one point.
they probably did.
To get people off the
Shit, they
street.
need to call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because DC ain't kid. Man.
We thought we was gonna
Certain
get pulled
places
over.
was like quarantine.
Hey, bro, we thought we was gonna get pulled over when we was out on a certain time.
Facts. Right.
I had
Right.
essential workers.
Right. I was essential personnel, so I had to be out and about.
Oh, yeah, me too. So I made sure I had my Red Robert shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Red Robert.
I was doing like some handiwork on the side. Got one of them damn passes.
Hey, do it again. Red Robert.
At least did not pull nobody over no quarantine, did they?
Nah, not really, not me.
They,
Nah,
somebody,
I ain't get bothered.
I didn't get bothered at all, and my car was not legit. But then again, there was a tripping off the legitness of your car.
Yeah, they
'Cause
care about
everything was
tags
closed.
back
Yeah,
then.
tags,
They
they
care
care
about
about
tags, none of that.
I was like, bro, they gonna stop me. I got my notes and letters and stuff, but nobody stopped me.
Yeah, man, that was an interesting time, bro.
It was. So normally we talked about it a little bit when we was at a prelude a little bit, but normally when I get somebody on the football team, I always want to get their take about what happened at Albright.
Which time?
You know what I'm talking
The
about.
infamous
shit.
Albright.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. Every time I get somebody here, I gotta get it. What was your take on
the pillow fight?
the pillow fight, the pillow war,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
the Spartan 300 war?
if people like, I don't understand. I can't like put people there. How do I make this a visual thing for everyone? A multitude of football teams in a small college hallway going at it. Like, I don't even know if pillows were involved. Like, we was wrestling, we was fighting.
It was pillows going on. It was wrestling going on.
It was pushing.
First, this speaks to how different men are because we was just in that joint having a war.
It's like Sparta.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I blame the coach. I told him when the coaches was here, right? I told him, I said, I blame y'all kinda. Cause y'all put on 300. And I think that was most of our time seeing that shit.
Yeah.
And we, bro, watching that shit, bro, he was like, yeah, we about to fuck some, we just wanted to fight. Like,
which coach was on that floor when we did that stupid? None of them.
None of them. They was on ourselves.
Us on the floor.
Because it was certain people on the first floor in the second, because it's supposed to be between us. If you remember, it was only supposed to be between us. It was supposed to be the first and second floor. But then it was a whole nother team on the floor.
They got involved.
And then,
they jumped in.
And then we was like, and they was like, what was going? What's y'all got going on? What's up? And they was like, what you mean? What's up? Like, you can't. Hey, bro. At that time, bro, you can't say no shit like that and think we not gonna go down.
Yeah,
you ain't think it's not gonna go down. Hey, what? Hey, bro. Bro, we're swinging from the ear. It's a lot. It's about 10 plus 300 pounds that's in that joint. You feel me, bro? And we swinging from the ear. Huss. I mean, it was crazy.
Like our Giants participate in this.
But it was Dern too. You remember Dick Dern?
Everybody was there.
Bro, it was everybody there, bro. Everybody was there. We had some big motherfuckers, bro, and they had some big motherfuckers too. It was crazy, bro.
You can't have nothing like that happen like that nowadays.
Bro, what, bro?
And it was just pure fun, man.
It was pure fun because if you would look at it on the outside, looking at it, you.
I was the coach there. It was no other coach. He was by himself.
And the fucked up part about Scoop
running away.
Running.
But I tell you, every time Scoop doing something, he's running away from the scene, bro.
But he ran full speed into the slap though. Like Scoop came down the hall. Bow. Niggas like
it was gone. Like, Scoop, that's the coach. Scoop, why you slap the coach? Scoop?
Like,
look,
oh, shit.
This is why. This is because a lot of people. It wasn't in my perspective what happened. So when we was in this, so we was still in the heat of it, right? Big Darren had fell on top of me, and I landed in one of their rooms.
Okay, I remember that.
God didn't see me no more for a little minute, right? Because I was in the room getting it fucked up. They was jumping me in there, bro.
He was in the room.
They was jumping me in there. They was like, oh yeah, pow, 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 pow. I'm just like, at this point, it wasn't even my pillow at this point. I took a random pillow, and every white person I saw got hit. Because we had no white people. We had no white people. So if you was white, you was getting smacked.
Yeah.
Boom,
That's
boom.
the same part. We ain't being racist. We just knew we had no white people.
And then I just had, yeah, exactly. Oh my mama, bro. And he just happened to get the worst of it. Like I put like a lot into that when I stepped into it and all, because he was in the hallway.
Yeah, he came out the room.
Came right out the room.
Because he was in the hallway, so I came out. Wow! I mean, like hat.
His little coach hat fell off.
Clipboard.
You like the coach off a water boy. Like he looked kind of Jai Young, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
man. As soon as the hat came out, I was like, oh, that's the coach.
And then I'm running down, everybody in their room looking out like this. And I'm like, what the fuck I got going on? Like, niggas like, bro, what are you doing, bro? And I'm like, what's going on?
What was the punishment for that?
Huh? So what's the name? So I think we ran that morning. Because we
was doing
first of all,
that night.
Because we had ran the day before that because y'all niggas wanted to make animal noises when we were supposed to be asleep. So we had to ran. Then they woke us up. Yeah, they woke us up. That time we didn't run, but they woke us up and we had to do push-ups. They woke us up that night. We had to do push-ups. Because what was crazy was we all got, berated and shit like that. But the shit was crazy. And it was like, and you, Scoop, this motherfucker want to hit the coach. I'm like.
Everybody snitched too. We should never even say nothing, bro.
No, Derek fucking snitched.
Somebody snitched.
Cause what's the name? He was like, "Where the coach at?" And nobody was trying to say where the coach at. I believe the coach ain't on the floor. This nigga,
know he did it.
Bro, and I'm like, bro, Derek, don't do this shit, bro. I'm like, don't do this shit.
You didn't even know what you did, bro. You didn't know it was.
Bro, I didn't know that shit, bro. That shit was crazy. They didn't even give me. I couldn't even explain. I was like, I ain't know. Shut up. I'm like,
talking about playing with y'all, bro. I got a good memory, bro. I remember a lot of times when we were going to get in trouble, And Scoop was running away from the scene. It's not just Scoop, though. We had multiple people on the team used to get us in trouble. Like, I remember who used to make us run, bro.
Jesse.
I come to practice. I see
PJ.
When PJ and them was fighting over water, we had to run some more, bro, and shit. I'm like, bro, we was done, bro. We were done.
You already got conditioned.
We were done. Why y'all fighting over water? Man, bitch ass fucking that punk ass nigga. Hey, get online. What y'all doing? I'm like, oh, man. I didn't even get no water. I'm like, damn, man.
That shit worked. I was talking about that heat. I'm talking about I got the college rep, bro. It was not a thing. I didn't care. I could run the whole planet.
Hell no, Trevor. No, Trevor.
That running was real in college.
Bro, I was just about to say. First of all, I was in a whole different time zone.
You survived, my brother.
I did, bro, but barely. Have you ever been so tired you couldn't even lift up a fork to eat?
Nah, that's wild,
bro.
Nah, that's wild.
I never experienced that.
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
never experienced that in my life. I thought the shit was tripping. I was tripping. I was in the cafeteria like.
Nah, that's wild.
West Queen, bro.
Bro, shit fucked up, bro.
West Queen might, yeah.
I'd never been that tired before in my life, bro. One of my teammates had to make my plate, bro. Real talk. What? I was in the jump like this.
They ain't never get you like that in Dubai?
No. To the point I can't pick up a fork? No.
I think part of the issue of Duval, which, is a lot of our fault. We did not take it as seriously as we should have.
I
feel like you ever died. Like,
but our strength and conditioning program wasn't all that robust.
Who you talking about? You talking about G?
I'm in the off season.
Shoot, off season was worse.
Here's the thing, Vic.
Coach Grove was sick.
Yeah, you bugging out. Because you was in and out. So you ain't really
miss a day.
Bro, you're bugging, bro.
That nigga's had his froze.
You bugging.
But I also was running
facts. And didn't want to do leg day.
I also was running
What's
track
wrong with you?
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
I also was running track.
So for track, like when you and Marcus and y'all would come from track, it was breeze for y'all because y'all were already running 400s, 1600s.
Yeah, Mickey. Yeah.
And even some of my boys that play soccer,
I'm 280.
Soccer conditioning is a hell of a lot too. But when you don't play other sports, when it's football and side leg wrestling, but football,
that was awful.
Yeah, that shit was awful.
He made us do wrestling stuff too.
This shit was awful.
Yeah, but y'all got a smidgen of that. If you ain't actually wrestled for Pal and his brother in there, you got no idea, bro.
Yeah, it was awful.
That shit was horrible.
It was awful. It was really horrible.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, it was really horrible.
That shit was a hot box.
I got a unique experience. Like I said, I went to 4 different schools.
Yeah, that's a fact. But what's crazy? Out of all the sports I did, the most tired I ever been was swim practice.
Oh yeah, swim is the hardest.
Swim was awful, bro. Swim practice was awful. All we doing is just, if we not working on that diving, we just swimming.
Just swimming.
I want to go back and do it.
We just swimming. We doing Dora. You know what I'm saying? No, what's called? No, Nemo. I said
Dora's.
That's ain't the no. What Dory? Just keep swimming. I know I fucked up.
Like we 100 years old.
Come on, Bama. No. No, I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I know like basic Spanish because of Dora. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not.
I mean, I had some good Spanish teachers.
Except for one, I love Miss Pooler. That's my favorite teacher. You know what I'm saying? But that Spanish 2 teacher, fuck that nigga. Dr. Oliver, fuck his perverted ass. Be rotten jail. Whole ass nigga. Was on some shit. Yeah, I knew it.
I knew it.
It was a reason why we hated that man, bro. Bitch ass nigga, man. Real talk. Oliver, man.
It sucks to be a human on the earth like that.
Bro, real talk, bro. Nobody, bro. Nobody.
Took Italian, man. I had Miss Rondato, man.
Say something in Italian right now.
Man, ciao.
Is that all you remember?
Buongiorno.
That's French, ain't it?
No, buongiorno's good morning.
Oh, I thought it was French. Buongiorno.
It's Latin. It's all kind of built together. Just a little different variants.
Hola, ¿cómo está? I know a little bit.
I miss her.
You know what I'm saying?
Prof had to be like 50, but she aged like fine wine. She was Sicily, Italy.
Who are you talking about?
Like you can tell she
Oh,
drank wine
the
from a
Italian.
young age.
You seen her? I don't remember.
I remember her.
I don't remember her. I don't remember her at all.
She had class at the front of the building, right by
Miss Pooler.
Right by the big cafeteria.
In the 90s hallway. The 90s hallway.
She ain't never leave her classroom.
I know.
All the international classes was right there.
It
was Italian, it was Spanish, and it was French.
Saza was the man. R.I.P. Fat Tony, man.
Hey, what's up?
R.I.P. Fat Tony for life, man.
Funny, one of the funniest people on the team. Those people on the team are important, bro. Tony was important, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tony was very important.
I would not want to play for Duval if Tony wasn't on the team.
For real?
I enjoy having Tony.
Tony was. Yeah, Tony was.
Fat Tony was dumb, bro.
He made me happy.
He was stupid, bro. He was one of the funniest people I know, bro.
Yeah,
he was,
man.
hey, bro. And then he started cooking you in that African accent, bro.
Hey, it's a wrap.
It's getting
over.
dark.
No, it's over.
Dark,
it's
bro.
over. It's
it
over.
was dark, bro.
Just give up. It's over.
He the reason why I got good at being, Jonan after a while. Because when he'll cook you bad, bro.
Africans will do
He'll cook you bad. He was, hey, bro.
Top 10.
God gave us some good brothers. Dog, all of them was Kingsley.
Yeah, I remember Kingsley.
Kingsley was a character, bro.
Hey, bro, he was a character, bro. And, hey, bro, he never used to get any playtime, but he used to come to practice every day, on time.
Bro, we need you.
Him and Babatunde. Him and Babatunde. Him and Babatunde. No matter what, bro, they was going to be there, bro. Yeah. They was gonna be there. I was like, damn, bro.
Everybody know you, but you ain't playing no games.
That's facts.
That's dedication.
Hey, but Kings used to work at the Best Buy, and I used to see him all the time, bro. I used to see him all the time, bro. At Bowie Town Center. So when when I first started working at Red Robin, I used to see him all the time, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, and he used to live around the way. So yeah, I used to see Kingsley a lot. I haven't seen him in years. Hope everything good. Hope he all right.
We don't get to see each other, bro. In the Bamas, we be having the reunions of everybody's so busy. I know I missed a couple of them Jones, bro, but I would love to see some people from Duval.
No, facts, bro.
Absolutely, man.
I mean, I know I tried to set some things up recently that just fell through the cracks. I'm like, bro, I talk so much on Facebook about, I'm gonna be there. And then y'all don't
pull up,
The execution wasn't the greatest though. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, that's it. That's true too. But you only did that shit on Facebook. You should have pushed that shit on Twitter. Should have pushed that shit on Instagram and some more shit.
I don't have Twitter.
You have an Instagram.
Don't get a Twitter, bro.
You have an Instagram. You didn't bring that up. I don't have a Twitter, but you have an Instagram. I'm on Instagram right now.
It don't even matter which platform I posted it on.
Did you post on Instagram?
Niggas wasn't gonna show up.
You probably right. You probably is.
It didn't matter if I.
I didn't blame the whole thing on you. It's niggas was the main part of it. I understand that part. I was just saying
it didn't matter where it was posted. If I made flyers, it wasn't gonna matter.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying it wasn't gonna matter.
Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? We never know. Maybe that extra little Instagram boost was like, oh, for real? No, I don't know.
Yeah, man. It'd be love to get all the Duval people back in the space, man, to be able to share some moments, man. Whether it's at a little bar or something, maybe it's outside over the summertime, man, because, Duval had a lot of influence in a lot of our lives, and a lot of our best friendships, as we see, is still Duval related. We still all kind of linked in with everybody, so.
Yeah.
It'll always be good. But I mean, from Instagram and Facebook, from the people I do have as friends, most Duval people I see, they doing well.
Facts.
They raising great kids, or they doing well with their businesses, so. Facts. Duval did something right.
No, and we kind of talked about that
from all the classes.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that when we was standing outside talking because, from an academic standpoint, like after we left, Duval kind of took off. From an academic standpoint, they kind of took off from an academic standpoint, and like you said, Drew, like for the most part, people that I still keep in contact with or just see from afar, like, everyone's doing pretty damn good for the most part.
From the 07 class to the class of 13.
Yeah, man.
Everybody that I know.
Yeah.
I know all them years went with y'all, but
I don't know nobody from 13.
I know a couple people from 13. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's after y'all. That's after y'all.
I finished college.
That's after. That was the freshman. That was the freshman class when we was a senior.
We would come visit from time to time, but I still ain't know nobody.
Yeah, true.
Y'all coming off.
Came to see y'all play. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
y'all was the seniors.
I remember that.
Yeah, bro.
I remember
Came
that.
through.
I remember that very first game too. And y'all came and they took that game from us like that.
Was that Roosevelt?
Nah, that was the first game was Oxon Hill.
Duval was heartbreaking, bro. We were so good, underachievers.
Man, hey, I love Powell and them boys, but yeah, man.
They were babies. They were like 29, 30.
But
Yeah.
when you get a chance to coach and you realize, especially coaching in your 20s, early 30s, when you get a chance to coach that early and then you look back at them, how they coached us, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
They were still young.
They were just starting to learn and all
They
that.
were just starting to learn how to really coach and how to have disciplined program and how to set things up.
We
and
had
structure.
so much talent, bro.
We had more than enough talent.
We was wise before wise became
What's the name?
what it is.
Yeah, what's the name? And that
The O-line, bro, used to come out on the
We had
field.
the biggest O line.
My boys.
that JV that first JV squad
But we had the biggest O line in the county.
was
In the county.
Easily.
loaded. I'm talking about loaded, and this just made me think about first of all, rest in peace, Hugo. Yeah, that shit's sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that was our quarterback, bro. That was my first quarterback, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about Hugo was, Hugo said one of the things that made me, because when everybody know when my freshman year, my dad passed away.
Yeah.
And he was one of those people that made me feel like it was gonna be okay, and it came from a dude that I didn't think that I would ever hear that from. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, hood ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I came from Coolidge, you know, and I'm like, I'm a high nigga, you know what I'm saying? What? I don't expect to get nothing like that from that nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I remember, I think it was Potomac. It was Potomac, and I don't know if you remember that game, Jew. It was raining hard.
I damn sure remember.
It was raining hard, and I remember I was like, I'm gonna dedicate that to my dad. And I remember we lost in like double overtime, and I remember being sad, emotional and shit, like I am now. And Hugo was like, put my hand on his shoulder. It was like, it's gonna be okay. And that's all he said. And that's all I needed to hear. And that was a rough time in my life. You know what I'm saying? And for him to say that in encouraging words, it did a lot for me. So rest in peace, that man. Bro.
And we've also lost a lot of people too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Life, bro. That's we got to stop taking each other for granted.
Right. Yeah.
We the main ones that mourn and with pride say we miss these people, but when they hear, you know what I'm saying, we don't keep that same energy. Like a lot of people that's gone, like that's one of my biggest regrets. Like if you left me or if you left this earth and I feel like I ain't get to tell you or show you how much I got love for you, bro, that's been really be hurt. Like, dang, bro.
That's a community wide issue too. Like we only come together when it's time of mourning.
Yeah, get your flowers or you alive. That's why I tried to do more and more. You know what I'm saying? Again, rest in peace Hugo, rest in peace Ed Gold, rest in peace Bob, rest in peace Coach Ty, rest in peace Coach Unk. You know what I'm saying?
That's just from a football standpoint.
Yeah. And then that's not even the whole school.
That's not even including everyone else from school.
From school, you know what I'm saying? Like
Prince,
Mike,
yeah,
Ham, that was tragic. Just so many I can't name. Just wasn't that much.
Hey, we got throwing that recipes, Coach JP too, man.
Yeah, Coach JP, yes, yeah.
I had both of my uncles in there.
Yeah.
I had my family in there. And I wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for them. My uncle Sisto used to live across the street from Duval. And he was chatting with Coach Weaver. Coach Weaver. got me up in that joint, bro.
Bald head Weaver.
Frankie Weave, man.
Hey, man, between Weave and Powell, bro, they really turned that school program around.
Yeah.
Like, Weaver was like the recruiter. He getting people in here that's going, or getting people to play.
Mm-hmm.
And then Powell was a football mind. Like, I can say I learned a lot from Powell about the sport, and it helped me, like, mentally be prepared. Like, I felt like playing in college, like, my coach ain't have a deep playbook. Duval had a deep playbook, bro. Like, we had a deep playbook, bro. So.
Yeah. Bro, remembering college plays compared to what we had at Duval it was just night and day. Duval, our stuff was way more elaborate than when we went to Union, bro. So shout out our coaches.
Yeah. I remember. This is like not too long ago. I think it was at Bleach. It was maybe on Bleach Report or something like that. I think it was Coach Time said something about helping a kid out personally. You know what I'm saying? Personally in their life. And I remember you commented, and you were saying that I don't remember ever having a coach that tried to make sure I was personally okay outside of school on like the persistent level. And I was like, the only person that I can think of is Unc. Even though you didn't feel like that because that was your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Because of course. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah. And it was like, and I take that from him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on outside of here? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? He was the only one that really brought up how you feeling without your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, no coaches ever did that outside of when it happened. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you can't teach that, bro.
Hey, bro.
That's kind of human. You got
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I needed that. He ain't had to, get a couple of us, spend the night over. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the Super Bowl was an Unc's house.
Bro, what, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? When I finally got a chance to go there and see it again. I've been waiting for a long time. Finally got a chance. I was like, oh yeah. Man.
football vibe, bro.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, man, really shout out to that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told myself if I was to tell my coaches what I was going through when I was playing football, they jaw probably would drop. I don't think they knew, bro. Like, nobody knew. Football was football, and your personal life was your personal life. It's kind of like the work-life balance, whatever. But my uncle was like personable. Like, he wasn't just my uncle. He became everybody. Everybody called him. Bro. I wasn't even jealous. I'm like, bro, I enjoy seeing him in this capacity. Like, I wish I could be that. It's hard to be that kind of person.
Yeah, it wasn't Coach Proctor or none of that. It was Unc.
It was everybody.
You know what
He
I'm
was a
saying?
full coach, bro. He was an Unc on the field.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
As educators, because Trev, you just talked about like the work-life balance, right? As educators, you all have a job to do. With putting in tools in the toolbox for these kids to succeed in the classroom. But at times, do you all, find yourself, depending on who the kids are that you have, do you find yourself having to either like pull them to the side, or even have a conversation with them and their parents as far as like, hey, like what's going on with you? Is there anything I can do to help you? How often do you all do that as educators, or is it more so I'm gonna leave that to the parents to do their job outside the classroom?
It's tit for tat. Like some students you connect to, they are comfortable enough with letting you into their space in that capacity. I have done that through my years of teaching, and then sometimes it's just that. Like I'm the teacher, you're the student. I understand that you're going through things, so I give you grace, but I might not know exactly what it is. So, like I can say over the years, I got students that I'm cool with. And I've known them for 10 years. Like, you're a grown man now or a grown woman. So I got students that I don't know nothing about their life. So I feel like it's just whether if you're the kind of person that'll open up to an adult that you don't know.
Right.
and to take that help, or whether you that kind of adult that has the capacity to do it. Like some people so tired, bro. Like sometimes I'm so tired, I can't give myself to all my students, and sometimes I got enough energy to take the whole class out, do this and do that. So it's just about where you at in your life and how you carry your connections to people that you're dealing with.
I guess I'll say in the same space, man. It the one big thing about teaching is building relationships and allowing those relationships to kind of flourish and let those students bring those issues to you. I had a chance to teach in Richmond, up at TJ High School, and also teach up in Anacostia in Southeast. And that's typically where most of my students who had personal issues would kind of bring those things. Specifically for Anacostia, I'm glad I was able to coach there and kind of had that relationship because they were able to kind of say, Coach King, I ain't got no money for food at home. And my mom ain't get paid, we ain't got the stamps. And, able to throw you $30, $40 to, do what I can. I don't got a lot, but if I got something to be able to bless you, I'm here to do that. So, yeah, all those students, they bring their personal situation. You try your best to accommodate it as much as possible. You have grace with those you can have grace with. If I can do anything on the exterior side to kind of help support you, I'm going to do it. But if anything, I want students to know, you got somebody here that cares.
Right.
Because you're going to go through a lot outside the doors. All of us went through a lot in high school that our teachers would never know about.
Facts.
But at least when you step in this classroom, you got somebody that, hey, if you need 5 minutes after class to get some stuff off your chest, I'm here to listen. If you ain't got lunch today for whatever reason, I'll make it so you can get lunch. So just trying to support them, man, because we know life be lifing. So life be lifing, bro. So if I can help them try to move through those stages the best way I can, I do my best.
Question: Is that a part of maturity?
Yeah,
I
or is
believe
that
so.
just, or you think so?
I believe so.
maturity is like you've been through so much that now I understand. Like one thing, history repeats itself. So the things that you
Man,
go through when
does,
you
yeah.
were younger, you're gonna go through again. Like you might deal with them differently because you've learned from those situations. Then you're gonna go through some stuff that you've never been through before. And that's a part of maturing and becoming a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you either get tired of going through the same thing and you get better, or you continuously learn the same lessons until you get better.
Right.
Like that's maturity for me. Like that's how it's been for me. You know me, I was a wild boy. I like having fun. I used to break the rules a lot. I'm not gonna front like I'm like higher than anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I made enough mistakes to know, like, okay,
some things you just can't.
Yeah.
Can't do. There's a time and a place to have fun and a time to be
For one wild dude to another.
Dude, that's why I be like, bro, like, you used to get in trouble. I used to get in trouble too. I used to say you in school running away from stuff. I used to do a lot of wild stuff.
Well, I'm going to say the one other part about maturity is the amount of empathy you gain as you grow mature. You know, some people aren't really empathetic when you're younger. And I can speak to myself.
Empathy is another big.
That's big, man. And I grew up in the church, and I just wasn't, as I was younger, I just wasn't the most empathetic. If you had an issue, if you wasn't my brother, I wasn't close to you, it's kind of your issue. But, as I've gotten older, it's like, nah, you got to have empathy to everybody. You never know what people are dealing with outside those walls. So, you have the maturity of saying, hey, I've been through this, and how can I help you transition through it? But also the empathy to know that I care about your feelings as well, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to care about others and try to, better others if you can.
Yeah. And another thing when it comes to that is to find a balance within that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such thing as having too much empathy. Yeah. Like, I understand you're going through some things, but sometimes you got to leave that shit at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the life don't stop. Life don't stop. You know what I'm saying? You still got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You still got to be a student.
I think it depends, though, man.
It does depend. There's different situations. That's why it's called a balance. You know what I'm saying?
Life don't stop for us.
But life don't stop, though.
Yeah.
Life don't stop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like about to punch somebody in the mouth. But I got to gather myself and be able to clean the school today. You know what I'm saying? I got to, because I got to pay my bills. I got to do everything now. But I don't feel like being here. But I have to. You have to learn how to be able to still go on with life without being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be comfortable. And it's not going to be 112 all the time. It's not gonna be peaches and cream all the time. It's not. It's just not. It's not. It's not. Everything is not gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to stay in the rain. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Life is not gonna be perfect. You know, sometimes, all right, go go chill out, get some time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the school year not gonna end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna need me to clean the school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Right. You as a student need to go, you know what I'm saying, go back to class. You know what I'm saying? We all need a certain time that, you know, okay, you going through something, let me, you know what I'm saying? But every time you go through something, that don't mean it has to stop.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't stop.
Yeah, we're getting better.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go to work sick. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to school a little sick. You gotta go to school, you hurting a little bit. You know how many times for football practice or the game and shit that I woke up before I went to school in pain, like this.
You had to roll out of bed.
Like you
had to like roll out of bed.
Like for real. Especially in the first week of school, man, yeah. Right before right after 2 days.
Then you got other kids asking you like at school like, what happened to you? Like practice.
Why are you walking so slow?
Yeah.
Because I can't feel my calf.
I just went to war.
Well, you bring up a good point. You know, teaching in the collegiate space, man, I get a lot of students like that have those excuses during the college semesters. Like you don't know how many semesters I've had where it's the same person that had multiple grandmas die. And I don't know if it's true or not, because after the second grandma, I'm like, how many grandmas you got? But I couldn't do your paper because my grandma passed. 4 weeks later, yeah, my great-grandma passed. I'm like, all right. So but it's giving them the space to be like, hey, I'm going to give you the grace because I don't know if it's real. If it is real, I want you to have the space to be able to digest that. Yeah. But also on the same side of it, life ain't stopped. This semester, it's 6 weeks until these finals come out. So, you have the time to take what you need to digest those emotions, but you still got things to do because that's how life is going to be. It's going to give you a chance to a couple days to get yourself together, and then you got to get back to the grind.
I mean, like we said earlier, there are consequences for your actions, right? If you ain't doing your schoolwork, you're not going to graduate. You're not going to play sports. You're not going to do anything.
Yeah, because them people up there, the people in the administrator or whatever, they don't care how many grandmas died.
Yeah. They don't care about none of that.
They don't care about none of that. They don't care. You all you eating is ramen noodles. You barely eating that. They don't care that you ain't getting no money home.
Right.
You ain't getting no sleep.
Right. Your clothes is dirty.
They don't care you drunk too much the night before. They don't care about none of that. They don't care that the fact that you went somewhere and you got pulled over and now you in jail, even if it's your fault or not your fault. Shit gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? You got to go roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? You got to. As I try to tell my nephew, you know what I'm saying? Just I understand your back hurting, but sometimes you got to go to school with your back hurting.
Right.
Sometimes you got to go to school with a headache.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go to school with your heart heavy. You know what I'm saying? You got to. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one thing that I would like to, to put into the new generation mind. Like, everything doesn't have to be perfect for you to go to work.
Right.
Go to work. Do your job. Be a student.
I don't want to say go to work. Everything doesn't have to be perfect for you to attack that day. Live in the present, man. It's not going to be perfect, but attack the day as it comes because you don't know if that's going to be your last day or not.
Right. But like Drew said earlier, it starts at home, in the home first. Like instilling those values in those kids because life is going to life once they become adults. And there's going to be plenty of times where things not going to go your way.
Don't waste time, bro. The most expensive thing that I heard this from somewhere. The most expensive thing that we waste and spend is time.
It's 24 hours in a day.
You never gonna get time back. You know what I'm saying? Not even a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna never get that money back, but you can do a little something and get a little bit, and I'm not all of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You can't back the future.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't get your time back.
You can't click it. You can't Adam Sandler it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do none of that.
It's a nuanced statement, though, because even though you can't get your time back, if you spend your time saying, okay, cool, so I'm just going to do exactly what I want all the time because, you know, I can't get my time back, so I'm going to do what I want with this time. You can't always do what you want.
Exactly.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. That comes from the power of consequences.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know that, then you had that attitude. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why life real fucked up.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, like Ito said. Ito said when we had him on the show, you can do everything right and you still fail.
Facts.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's how life is.
Like imagine that's humbling. That's a fact.
Facts.
You do everything right.
Hey, bro.
But you still fail.
Hey, bro. Being a server, nigga, you had to learn to go through that the most. Nigga, they got their condiments on time. You gave them their refills. Their food was fresh, medium well, and fries crispy and all that. And everything good. You know what I'm saying? You got them little discount because they was a royalty program member, and you told them certain things that they could finesse it so they could get the right points. And then you leave, and you look at the check, and $0 fucking for a tip.
Yeah.
And then you still have to give that same service to another motherfucker that you don't even know they're going to do the same thing or not.
Right. Yeah.
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 Hey, man. Hey. On that side, though, man, tip your hostess and your host. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, your servers.
Ah,
Jesus.
I don't realize, man, people making $2, $3, $4 an hour doing that.
We don't see.
Tips,
no, real talk. We don't see that. We don't see that, especially if you work. If you're not a part-time worker, and sometimes if a part-time worker, you still not going to see it. We don't get paychecks. Every table is a mini paycheck.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is. And then you came in here and your fat ass want 1,500 mustards. 1,500 mustards. I had these fat women run me down at 1,500 mustards, and they like, you sweat too much. Half of you that had me run for 1,500 mustards. It's hot. It's summertime. What are you talking about? You big as me. How you gonna be complaining about me sweating? Certain shit like that, and you still gotta go in with the good attitude and all that with the same. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Did she use all the honey mustards?
Hell yeah. Because at Red Robin, we're a bottomless restaurant, so you can just get bottomless fries.
God
they just
damn.
like, fry fill bleed, fry fill. Yeah, bro.
Go for some bottomless fries.
Yeah, no.
You never know.
Yeah, real live, bro. You gotta keep.
Nah,
you
that's
gotta
a word
roll
though,
with the
man.
punches, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do, even
what you gotta
if you
do.
don't want to when you're not feeling well, man.
Yeah.
And like, like as men, and we talked about this before, Scoop, but like we have to create more safe spaces within our own lives to like blow off steam, right? I mean, like this is one way, right? Like for me and Scoop, like this is therapy. Like anytime we do this show, this is therapy for us. You know what I'm saying? Because who the hell knows what we could be going through, right?
Mm-hmm.
But doing this show, providing this service not only to you all but our audience, it's a great way for us to decompress, right? The gym, right? The barbershop, right? I mean, like as men, we don't have enough safe spaces in society to go and not only feel safe, but feel valued and feel appreciated.
I'm about to go hoop after this. You know what I'm saying?
See? Yeah.
That's definitely therapy right there.
I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. Hey, what? This week was rough. You know, he get it out.
He
get it out.
You gotta continue doing that.
Yeah, bro.
Right,
you
yeah,
gotta get
yeah.
something, bro.
Yeah.
Because that was who we were. Like growing
Yeah.
up, I was an athlete, bro. I ain't did nothing but play sports or play football. Football was the main sport.
Yeah.
But even when we wasn't playing
Gotcha.
football, we was always doing something active. And and then you get older and all you're doing is working and going home, that's going to drive you into depression. Like,
Facts.
you have to continue doing the stuff that you did when you know what I'm saying, when you're the young, fresh version of yourself.
You know, they got the old people got the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And it doesn't, that applies to athleticism, that applies to our mind, that applies to our habits. If you don't use them right, you're going to lose them. And it's hard to get them back when you lose them.
No facts.
No doubt, bro.
Oh, that's a fact.
I can't run a 40 as fast as I was running that show back
Can't
in
run
the
no
day.
4.8, 4.7 no more, bro. Miss that.
I feel it now, bro. I feel it.
5'8", 5'7".
I feel it now. I'm like, man, back when I was in my early 20s, I could go to side to side. I could go to side to side. I was like, now I'm like, damn. I'm like, hold on.
You remember, like, it had to be Coach Ty when we used to do the barrel rolls. The D-line would do the barrel rolls.
Bro,
when the last time you did the little barrel roll, yeah?
Bro, I tear my whole ligament in my back.
I felt sorry for y'all.
That's how you started off today.
I feel bad for myself.
Chop
I
it,
used to
hey,
do skills, and I was with the O-line. I would be with everybody, you know. I was like, dog, who do I like being with more? If I'm with the big guys, I gotta be with the big guys. If I'm with the little guys, I gotta do with the little guys.
It was just, this is the point. It's like, would you rather be conditionally, like you rather be like winded, or you rather hurt?
Hurt. That was
Because-
I'd rather be winded.
Huh?
I'd
rather be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I as a big nigga, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I can get the bruises, but
Yeah, I can't. I'd rather be winded. I'd rather be winded.
I'm not going through that. I'm not about to pass out like dog. I'd rather walk a little funny than be like.
See, because that's why I hated when we ran, but I kind of loved it because it was my strength. Yeah, I can do this all day.
Well, I despise running. I despise running now, and I despise it then. When them niggas would say, get on the line, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, just let us go today.
Bro, Julian was funny as shit running, bro. Julian used to be mad. Remember the time before Jesse? Because Jesse was trying to push you up. Indian run.
We did the Indian run. And then like, hey, Julian, you going to be at the front. Hey, man. Jesse hated running. I hated running. So I'm doing the fat man jog the whole way. Y'all know that shit. Your feet barely go off the ground.
It's a power walk with a hop. It's a power walk with a hop.
Yeah.
It's a power walk with a.
I was with it. I was like,
it's effective. So Jesse behind me, he like, nah, man, you need to go fast. That nigga punched me in the back of my helmet. All right. Jesse eventually
the first day of practice, probably.
It was the first day we had helmet and shoulder pads. So Jesse gets to the front. I'm in the back.
It was 2 days.
I haul ass to the front. And then jump back in front, bro. We start wrecking in the middle of the Indian line.
Right by the basketball, by the baseball.
Yeah, right by the little fence on that jump.
I was like, bro, I love this thing.
And the funny thing, like, me and Jesse neighbors for our whole life. I've known Jesse since I was 4, but bro, it's on site.
I played for 3.
And they had us jumping the hurdles, bro. I'm like, why am I big ass jumping hurdles?
And why,
that was wild. That was wild.
And they sit there watching y'all fall, scrape y'all knees.
That was wild.
Hey, bro, when Cal broke it.
On the track, right.
On the track. We wasn't even jumping them Jones in the grass.
Nah, that's wild.
On the track.
Wild.
When Cal broke it, one of them. Cal broke that joke, cuz. I said, damn. You know? Cal broke that joke, cuz.
Hey, good.
Then they had
deserved to be broke.
Then we had to do the piggyback, go up the hill, campus hill.
The piggyback.
Nah, that was stupid, bro. What was the point of that?
Cal was 400 pounds.
I used to always have to pick somebody
up.
Cal was 400 pounds, bro.
Hold on, you talking about?
You got it.
We was in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
When our coaches decided that they wanted to go out and then wake our asses up the next morning and then run us for that shit,
bro. Cal was 400 pounds. No real talk. His stomach when he was on my back. When he was on my back, his stomach, I felt his stomach on my thighs. You feel me, cuz. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, why are we doing this? We're not gonna do this in the game.
Hey, bro, Derek wasn't small. I had to carry Derek.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. I understand that. Maynard. Yeah,
Derek, he wasn't small either, bro.
I'm trying to think who they made me carry. I know. I had Buck. I was good.
See? Yeah, come here.
If I did pick Buck, they'd probably put Randall on my back or something like that. Like, bro, I'm not doing that.
Nah, Randall. It was Randall and Pike, and then I had Smacks. It was like Scoop and Smacks. And we was like, yeah. We was like, yeah. We was like, yeah.
Smacks was bottom.
Nah, my senior year, bro. Cal big ass came, bro. I was like, oh no.
Does everybody still go by their nicknames? Like if you see these people, do we still call? Like if I see
Smacks, I'm still calling him Smacks.
I'm calling him Smacks. I'm not calling him Floyd. I'm not calling him Floyd, bro.
I'm not gonna switch
calling that, bro.
If I see Trick, I'm calling him Trick.
Trick.
Yeah.
I never called. I don't remember the last time I called Trick Brandon.
Yeah, no, that's real. Though.
What?
Yeah.
If we called you by your real name, you'd be called by your real name.
In school, I called you Scoop, bro.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people thought that was my real name until graduation rehearsal. Okay. All right, last thoughts. Last thoughts before we wrap up.
This thing up.
Man, look, we got all over the place in this conversation. But I appreciate y'all inviting us on, man. I appreciate what y'all doing. It takes a lot of courage to get up and speak in front of people and put yourself out there on the ethers of nets. Yeah. People always got something bad to say, but you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for doing this, and I want y'all to keep doing it, keep getting people on here, keep the conversation going, and I wish y'all nothing but the best, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Drew.
Yeah, likewise, man. Thank y'all for having us, man. It's always a blessing to be with brothers. I consider brothers, y'all family, man. Blood couldn't make us any closer.
Facts.
Man, and keep moving this conversation, man. Keep creating this positive space where we can uplift our community and try to be the change that we want to see out there every day, man. So thank y'all. Thank you for the platform, man. Tune in.
No problem. Man, glad to have y'all brothers here. You know what I'm saying? The reminiscing and all that there. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of podcasts is made, but nobody laid down like Spade to Spade. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, all that there. You get money and drink water.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into the show. Trev, Drew, appreciate y'all brothers for coming on. Y'all be safe. Enjoy it's about to start raining. Y'all be safe. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. We are Spade Podcast. We are out. Peace.
Don't play with matches.